Hi everyone, welcome to ASJ Amazing.
Hi everyone, I am Anis Sajena from 9C. So, today we are going to know how actually the rust affects the economy of India. So, do you know what actually is rust? So, let me tell you what exactly is rust or corrosion. When metals react with oxygen and water which is present in air, they form their oxides, which cause them to lose their own properties. This is called corrosion. So, this process, corrosion, is a natural process. Just like water flows to the lowest level, all the natural processes tend toward the lowest possible energy states. Thus, for example, iron and steel have a natural tendency to combine with other chemical elements to return to their lowest energy state. Whoa, now you all know the definition of corrosion. Now let's see the factors which affect the rate of corrosion. So, the factors affecting the rate of corrosion are diffusion, temperature, conductivity, type of ions, acidity and alkalinity, and electrochemical potential. So, by these following factors, the rate of corrosion is increased or decreased. Now, let's see how this corrosion affect the economy of a country. Generally, the economy of a country is measured in GDP, gross domestic product. Do you know India loses 5 to 7% of GDP on this corrosion, which is around 131 billion rupees. Are you all in a shock? Let me explain how this simple natural process creates such a destruction in the economy of a country. But before knowing that, we have to know the effects caused by the corrosion on the products from which it is produced. But to understand that, we have to know the effects that are affected by the corrosion on different metal products. And now, when we see the effects caused by the corrosion on the different metal products, it can affect on iron and its alloys, including steel. Rust causes the metal to expand, which can place a great stress on the structure as a whole. At the same time, the metal will be weakened and become brittle and flaky, and rust is permeable to air and water, so the metal beneath the rust layer will continue to corrode. So, this effects makes the iron or any other metal which gets corroded to weak and brittle, which makes them to break easily. And this causes a large scale destruction in many ways. So let me tell you how this happens. Now when we see it, an example of most dangerous effect of corrosion can be seen in many industrial plants like electrical power plants or chemical processing plants. Plant shutdowns can do and occur as a result of this corrosion, as they have a large machinery of iron and its alloys. And now to maintain such type of industries are not very easy. They are not so economical too. They have to replace the corroded equipment and also take many different types of preventive maintenance, for example, painting, and also shutdown of equipment due to the corrosion failure. And also, they could lose the efficiency and also loss of valuable product, and which can be some social consequences like safety of the people and also health of the people, depletion of natural resources, and appearance, as when corroded material is very unpleasant to eye. And also, corrosion can affect different constructal structures as iron and steel is used during the construction for support, and this supporting material could get corroded, and this corrosion may lead to accelerating the fatigue crack propagation in structural steels, and development of pitting corrosion introduces to additional points of stress concentration at crack may develop, which will reduce the fatigue strength and could lead to a massive breakdown, and this could lead to a huge destruction and also lead to a huge economic loss. Now, you all know the main reason why this simple natural process causes a huge, massive destruction in the economy of a country. But we can't just avoid it, right? So, what is solution for this huge destruction by this simple process corrosion? Hmm, maybe let's find out. Now, our solution or preventive measures of corrosion are as follows. Use an alloy where more than one metal are combined each other to make the corrosion a slower process. Second one, apply oil. By applying oil to the metal, we make sure that moisture doesn't get contact with the metal to react. Third one, apply a dry coating. Dry coating is similar to applying oil, but dry coating doesn't leave any residue and make the surface clean and dry but not slippery. Fourth one, paint the metal. Paint will also create a protective layer over the metal's object and prevent moisture from reaching them. Of course, no barrier can completely stop the moisture from getting through, but paint can slow it. 5. Store properly. The best way to prevent the rust may also be the most obvious. Keep the object away from the moisture. Water reacts with iron to form rust, so an environment with no moisture will not create rust. However, some amount of moisture is present in air. Next one, galvanize, where zinc is coated on the metal. And seventh one is bluing, where it is similar to black iron oxide. Wow! Now we know all the preventive measures which are solution to avoid corrosion. Does corrosion affect only economy? Does it not affect environment? No, it doesn't affect the environment because corrosion is a natural process. And in fact, the iron ore and the rust have the same composition. As we discussed, the material tendency is to go to its low energy states. So it just deteriorate itself and change from one state to another. So now we have a complete information about what is corrosion, how to prevent it, how can it affect economy and also how can it affect environment.
If you like this video, click on like button and also click on subscribe and bell icon.
Thank you.